Welcome to Cape Town News. Today is Thursday, the 11th of September, 2025, and here's what's making headlines in the Western Cape. Premier Winde unveils tough new plan to fight gangs. Over 700 Metro Police recruits graduate in Cape Town. 6 people murdered in 2 days as violence escalates. Golden Arrow warns of looming taxi war in the city. New Formula One racetrack planned near Melkbosstrand. Dinner and dance nights light up Groot Constantia. Tomorrow, cool and partly cloudy day across the Western Cape. The Western Cape government has set out a firmer direction to tackle gang violence, with Premier Winde and provincial ministers outlining their strategy during a Digicon on Wednesday afternoon. Central to the discussion was the newly released Policing Needs and Priorities, or PNP report, which highlighted chronic underfunding, staffing shortages, and infrastructure gaps that continue to hinder frontline policing. Premier Winde stressed that crime cannot be fought in isolation, insisting that collaboration between government, business, and communities is essential. He explained that poverty, unemployment, and even immigration play a direct role in fueling organized crime, and that violence has become so ingrained in local culture that information, education, and community partnerships are vital for change. International experts joined the conversation, including the Global Initiative Against Transnational Organized Crime, which has been piloting legal mentorship support at the Grassy Park Police Station to strengthen prosecutions. Executive Director Mark Shaw emphasized that intelligence and community resilience, not military deployments, are the key to progress. He argued there is no single solution, but systematic implementation and leadership will make the difference. The PNP report also exposed alarming numbers. The Western Cape had 20,000 police officers in 2016, but by 2025, only 13,000 remain. Provincial Minister of Police Oversight and Community Safety, Enro Marais, said the PNP is the most important instrument for shaping policy, influencing national resource allocation, and ensuring that community voices are heard. Cape Town celebrated a milestone this week as more than 700 new Metro Police officers graduated in what Mayor Jordan Hill-Lewis described as the city's biggest policing investment in over a decade. The recruits, who completed an intensive 18-month learnership program, will soon be deployed to neighborhoods across the city. For the first time in history, every ward in Cape Town will have dedicated neighborhood policing, marking a turning point in community safety. At Tuesday's parade, Hill-Lewis and Alderman J.P. Smith, MACO member for Safety and Security, said, "This is not just about numbers, but about giving people back control of their streets." Hill-Lewis declared that criminals' time is running out, particularly those operating along the N2 corridor, one of Cape Town's most dangerous routes. He also revealed specialized units will focus on the N2 airport precinct and on protecting frontline service teams. While celebrating the achievement, Hill-Lewis renewed his call for more policing powers to be delegated to city officers, particularly investigative powers to build dockets and secure convictions. He noted that while the city removes around 400 firearms from the streets each year, only about 5% of cases lead to successful convictions. Discussions with Acting Police Minister Firoz Kachalia are ongoing as the city pushes for expanded authority. J.P. Smith echoed the mayor's comments, saying that years of effort and funding have finally aligned. "Every day, we will work to ensure decent people can own their communities again," he promised. For Cape Townians, this new deployment means increased visibility, quicker response times, and greater reassurance that their safety remains at the center of the city's priorities. Cape Town is once again reeling from a wave of deadly violence after 6 people were shot dead in just 2 days. The killings began in Eikendal, where 2 people, aged 20 and 22, were gunned down on Sunday. A day later, Wallisdean in Kryfontein saw one of its darkest nights. At 11:30 in the evening, 2 young women, aged 19 and 25, were shot and killed, while another was critically injured. Only minutes later, 2 more women in their 20s were executed in a bedroom nearby. Police believe the incidents may be linked. The killings add to a citywide toll that includes a man murdered in a magistrate's court last week, the 3rd such courtroom killing since April. Police have confirmed that targeted operations are underway to seize firearms and ammunition in hotspots, particularly across the Cape Flats. Lynn Phillips from the Cape Flats Safety Forum described daily life in these communities as living inside a war zone where gunfire is constant. Acting Police Minister Firoz Kachalia admitted during a community meeting that there is no proper plan in Cape Town to tackle gang violence, as local police lack the capabilities for intelligence-driven operations. National data shows more than 26,000 murders took place across South Africa last year, with nearly 3,500 recorded in Cape Town alone. Golden Arrow Bus Services has issued a stark warning that Cape Town risks sliding into another full-scale taxi war unless the industry undergoes urgent reform. This follows the murder of yet another taxi owner on Tuesday night in Browns Farm, Philippe. The victim, a 48-year-old member of the Cape Amalgamated Taxi Association, was shot dead outside his home. His killing brings the taxi violence death toll to 26 in just 3 months, with Cape Amalgamated Taxi Association losing 8 members and their rivals. The Cape Organization for the Democratic Taxi Association, losing 18. While the dispute centers on Somerset West, Mfuleni, and Khayelitsha routes, Golden Arrow Bus Services Chief Executive Francois Meyer said the deeper issue lies in the taxi industry's business model. He told the Western Cape Legislature that fraudulent licenses, extortionate joining fees, and constant overtrading have turned the system into a powder keg. Golden Arrow Bus Services has borne the brunt of the violence. 9 buses destroyed in 2023, hundreds stoned monthly, and 6 petrol-bombed in June this year alone. Security upgrades such as cameras and panic alarms have helped reduce robberies, but the instability persists. Meyer warned that cheap metro rail fares, congested roads in Mitchell's Plain, and recurring service protests are adding to tensions. Without reform, he says, more bloodshed is inevitable. Cape Town could soon be home to South Africa's first Formula One racetrack, with outgoing Sibanye-Stillwater CEO Neil Froneman revealing that he is leading a consortium to develop a new Grade 1 circuit near Melkbosstrand. Speaking in a podcast, Froneman explained that while Kyalami in Gauteng is being refurbished, Cape Town remains the true global destination for motorsport because of its tourism, cuisine, and wine culture. He argued that tourists do not flock to Gauteng, but Cape Town offers the kind of attractions that make a race weekend a world-class experience. A site near Melkbosstrand is under consideration, with the project estimated to cost around 177 million rand. The initiative has the support of Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture Gayton McKenzie, and is being backed by prominent South African business leaders. Froneman, a former competitive racer himself, likened the project to mining. It requires huge upfront investment, but promises returns for decades. He also stressed that an F1 venue needs more than just a track. It needs surrounding attractions and infrastructure to extend the event beyond race day. With international approval for the design already secured, Cape Town's bid is gaining momentum. Motorsport fans across the Western Cape are watching closely, eager to see whether the city could join the global F1 calendar in the coming years. Fridays in September have become even more exciting thanks to dinner and dance evenings at Simon's Restaurant, located at Groot Constantia, the Cape's oldest wine estate. Every Friday night, on the 12th, 19th, and 26th of September, guests can enjoy a welcoming glass of sparkling wine on arrival before being seated to savor a carefully crafted meal beside a roaring fire. The atmosphere is elevated by live jazz from Francois Hardy and Warren Sayer, whose smooth tones set the mood for an unforgettable evening. Once dinner is over, the floor opens up for dancing, creating the perfect blend of fine dining and vibrant entertainment. Simon's has built a reputation for combining classic Constantia hospitality with contemporary dining flair, and this event brings both together. Whether you are looking for a romantic evening, a night out with friends, or simply a chance to enjoy live music in an iconic Cape Town setting, Dinner and Dance at Simon's offers something unique. Set in the heart of the Constantia Valley, the estate provides a breathtaking backdrop of vineyards and mountain slopes. Bookings can be made via Dine Plan, with demand expected to be high. Doors open at 7 p.m. and patrons are encouraged to secure tables early. Here is your money, commodities, and crypto updates. Starting with major currencies, the US dollar is trading at 17 Rand and 49 cents. The British pound stands at 23 Rand and 66 cents, and the euro will cost you 20 Rand and 46 cents. Moving to the commodities market, gold is priced at 2,042 Rand and 94 cents per gram. Silver is trading at 23 Rand and 11 cents per gram. Platinum is valued at 779 Rand and 68 cents per gram. And Brent crude oil is trading at $67.14 per barrel. In the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin is valued at 1,991,811 Rand, while Ethereum is trading at 76,548 Rand. Ripple XRP is priced at 52 Rand and 32 cents. And finally, Solana is trading at 3,910 Rand. Keep in mind that these numbers are based on the latest data, but may still change as markets fluctuate in the course of the day. Tomorrow's weather will bring a cool and partly cloudy day across the Western Cape, setting a gentle tone for the day ahead. Cape Town will wake to a low of 12 degrees before reaching a high of 19, while Paarl and Stellenbosch will begin at 11 degrees and climb to around 20. Coastal areas may see light drizzle or mist early on, but most of the region will enjoy a dry, mild day with passing cloud. Winds will blow from the southwest at 10 to 15 kilometers per hour, freshening slightly as the afternoon develops. Offshore, swells of 2 to 2.5 meters from the southwest with 11-second periods will keep conditions lively for small craft. Tides peak at 6:03 and again at 18:23, with low tide at 12:02. Sunrise is at 6:49 and sunset at 18:35, drawing the day to a calm close under cooler skies. With that, we conclude today's bulletin, and now you know what's happening in the mother city. Thank you for watching Cape Town News. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story. We appreciate your support. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget tomorrow's Cape Town News drops right here on YouTube at 12 noon. Meanwhile, stay safe, informed, and connected.